Hello, Kinderguppies. It's Mr. McComb here again. I've got another read aloud for you, a non-fiction book this time. It's a book about another nocturnal animal. This book is all about bats. Are you guys ready? Here we go. This page is the table of contents. This is the page in a non-fiction book that tells you what the book is going to be about. This book is going to tell us about bats at night, parts of a bat. It's going to show us some pictures and tell us new words to learn. Bats at night. When I see this, and when I read those words, it makes me think that bats are awake at night. I guess this book is telling us that bats are a nocturnal animal. The sun sets, night begins, bats wake up. That must mean that during the daytime, bats are asleep. I wonder where bats sleep. I'm awake in the daytime, and I've never seen a bat just laying around asleep. I wonder where they sleep. Bats are hungry. Like every animal, even like humans, bats get hungry. And look in that picture. Look how many bats there are. I bet they must eat a lot of food. I wonder what they eat. They fly. They look for food. Now that's interesting. If they look for food when they're flying, I wonder if that means the food they want to eat is also flying. And if they are flying, how do they find that food? Do they see it? I wonder. Bats catch bugs in the air. If bugs are so small and the nighttime is so dark, how does the bat find the bug? It must be a flying bug. Flying bugs are usually pretty fast. I wonder how a bat does that. Some bats eat fruit. Oh no, that's interesting. I guess those bats aren't going to catch fruit flying in the air, but maybe those bats smell the fruit as they're flying through the night. That would make sense. Bats use sound to find food. Bats cry out. They listen for an echo. Echoes bounce off of food. That's called echolocation. You can see in this picture the bat is putting sound out, and when it bounces off the mosquito, the bat knows where the mosquito is. Baby bats cannot fly. The pups wait. I wonder what those pups are waiting for. And look at them there, those little pups hanging upside down. When you wait for your mama and papa, do you hang upside down? The bats are done eating. They fly back to the cave. Look at this picture, Kinderguppies. The sky is yellowy-orange. That must mean the night is ending and they have to go back to their house. But their house is a cave. That must be why I've never seen them before. Mother bats feed their pups milk. Oh, that makes sense. I remember bats are a type of mammal, and just like every other mammal, baby bats must get milk from their mamas. Bats roost. They hang upside down. Father bats hang in one spot. Mother bats and pups hang in another. I wonder why the father bats don't hang with the mama and the baby bats. I wonder. The cave is safe and cool. The bat colony is hidden. Snakes and owls cannot find them. That must mean snakes and owls are predators and they want to eat the bats. And I look at that cave in the picture, it seems pretty spooky to me. I wouldn't go in there looking for a bat. That must be why the bats feel safe. The sun rises. Day begins. Bats go to sleep. Do you guys go to sleep when the day begins? Or is that when you wake up? This page is showing us a really close-up picture of a roosting bat sleeping in the middle of the day. I wonder, why is this bat covering his face and his body with his wings? Do you guys have an idea? Parts of a bat. Wings. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Ears. Bats often have big ears. They can hear well. Fingers. A bat's fingers are part of its wings. Claws. Bats' claws let them hang upside down. Fur. Bats are mammals. This glossary shows us some important science words about bats. It shows us an echo. That is the sound that bounces back from an object that the bat can hear. Roost. That means to gather in a group and rest. It shows us a colony, which is a big group living together. And it shows us a pup, which is a baby bat. This last page in a nonfiction book is called the index, and it tells the reader exactly what page to find certain information on. But at the bottom of this page, it also has a section called To Learn More. And this is the exciting part for you Kinderguppies. At home with your grown-ups, you can follow the instructions in this section. You can go to the website that it shows us, and you can learn more all about bats. You can do some research and become an expert all by yourself. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see a journal, a sentence, even a picture. What did you find out? You let Mr. McComb know. Enjoy and have fun. I've really enjoyed this book. It's a certain kind of book, a non-fiction book. That means it's full of real-life facts, and that makes it different than a fiction book, which is all made up. The thing about non-fiction books that Mr. McComb really likes is how it makes me wonder. Almost every page I read had me asking myself another question. And the more I read, the more interested I became in finding out more. Well, guys, that's enough for now.